right, Buddies family. Welcome to our tips and tricks with Tashia. I am Tashia, obviously, and we have decided to conduct a few interviews with our resources and our artists so that you can connect with them on a better level. First of all, we have this is our first series of this program. So we have invited with us Dr. Tasnuva. We are very happy that she is here with us. She is the founder of Autism Success Academy, and she helps autistic children with their developmental delays and also the parents so that they know how to raise a child with autism. So without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Tasnuva. Hello and Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum and walaikum assalam. Thank you so much for bringing me on. I'm really excited and honored. Let's start.
We're really thankful to you for being with us. So, Doctor, I just wanted to ask you, what made you choose this profession? You know, what was that point that you decided, okay, this is the thing for me?
Okay, so the medical people was not able to help me. My son was severely struggling. He was self-harming a lot. He was harming us and his younger sister. And then he was really hard to handle at home. And also we were struggling to find somebody who would understand him for who he was. I am on the spectrum. Hello. I have had learning disabilities when I was a child. So my past and the way I was raised have taught me that life for neurodiverse people are really hard in a neurotypical world because we are just 1%. To teaching pharmacy, I started working on my son. So when we have started getting great results, you know, like under 1 year from total nonverbal, he was speaking in sentences, communicating really nicely, and he's not going to any special school. He's going to a regular school, and his teachers are also very excited about him.
That's amazing. You know, I guess it's just the way you teach them or just the way you raise them instead of going to different doctors or speech therapists and, you know, just I think it just overwhelms them as well.
Yes. And also you have to understand something that the brain.
How long have you been teaching now?
About 3 years now.
So do you remember any incident that, you know, that was very rewarding and you said, okay, this is why I did this or I became this. So do you remember any incident?
It happens pretty much weekly, alhamdulillah. So anytime when a mom comes to me, they're like, my son is not looking at me, never speaking to me, never called me mom, or, you know, I'm calling him, he's not listening to me and whatnot. And from there, when a mom is sharing like, sister, today my son said mom.
Oh God.
And then I'm like, okay, that's why I stay up so late, I work so hard. And then also when a mom says that, you know, that my daughter or my son today said in one full sentence or you know, spoke in a very eloquent way, that's like, I am working for that. I love my job just because of all these wins.
Alhamdulillah. Must be very satisfying. Alhamdulillah. Good to know that. Yeah. And what do you think is the most difficult thing in your in your field? What is the most difficult thing? I know a lot of patience might be required, definitely, you know, because some incidents can be tough. Some children are, obviously every children is different. So what is the thing that you think can be a little tough in your field?
Becoming the best version of herself energetically, emotionally, physiologically, because, you know, it's like a resonance.
Yeah.
Like 7th grade physics. The way a mom vibrates emotionally, mentally, physiologically, that energy affects her child. This is one concept I find it really hard to make the other people understand because we were not raised in this way, okay? Because our world, our life is already very stressed. We do not need extra stress to be on the child, to be on the mom, piling up, okay? So, and the third thing is, obviously, then comes the government and the other people. But what we do, most of the time Asians, we do it. The first person we blame is the government, the medical system. They're not doing their stuff. They're not doing their thing. We are a victim. That's not the best way of handling problem. Okay, we are never a victim. Things does not happen to us. things happen for us. If my son was not having that struggle, severe struggle, I wouldn't have learned how to overcome them. And now I wouldn't have been able to help hundreds of parents, right? So it was a good thing for me. So if I thought it in a negative way, like, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me, I'm a neurodiverse, I don't know what to do, he wouldn't have had overcome his struggles, and I wouldn't have had Autism Success Academy.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
Change.
So it's how you focus on things.
Yeah,
that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have one.
I'm a little radicalist, I would say.
So what do you think about Bright Buddies platform? What are your thoughts about it? Do you have any advice for us, or the things that we can do to improve it? What do you think?
Okay, so first of all, I really like the platform, the message that you guys bring in, and the positivity, because I personally cannot stand anything that is negativity, talking about other thing, what's not working, etc. I find your page a lot like mine, positive, inspiring, and bringing in various diverse situations, like, not just autism. You're speaking about the other day, I think I saw a post about what's the thing called, seizure and things like that. So you bring in a lot of other different topics in it. That's very nice.
Yeah, we have four.
And you guys also have a holistic approach. Yeah, you also have a holistic approach to, like I say, that it's not just us talking about my son has a weakness, but we are trying to improve that weakness into a strength, growing our reach to other parents who really need to know, so that they can make their own informed choices. Okay, inshallah.
Yeah, we are trying our best, and hopefully we can do something better for them, inshallah. So do you have any words of advice for the differently abled, or the people who are different but still the same in so many ways?
Yes. So if let's give Mayan as an example. If I thought that this was a problem, and then I have to learn to live with it, then I wouldn't have understand that there was ways for solution. So if you have a child who might be on the spectrum, who might have something else, but know this, there is no disease or ailment or disorder that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created in the world that does not have a solution, period.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
I agree with you.
The solution might not be, let's say your child can never walk.
Yeah.
Upset, obviously you have 100%, 2000% right to be upset. But if you are upset, as I said, your vibration affects your child's vibration. So if you feel somewhere inside your heart that your child is disabled, then your child will always think and believe that he or she is disabled. So the first thing that you have to do is remove that label. It's a disability as long as you make it so. Okay. And also, I am not into things like, disability is neither to be really honorable nor to be looked down upon. It's something that the person needs to learn how to make the best out of. Okay?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It won't give you a solution. You have to say, like, okay, I have this. Let's find the best solution. Let's make the best out of it. I think that's the only thing that you have to focus on, that will give you the best opportunities.
Definitely. Thank you. So I think that was it. Thank you so much for answering all the questions. It has been wonderful talking to you. And your work is phenomenal. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll keep following you because you are you're helpful to millions out there. So thank you so much. Inshallah, see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Bye.